Hi, Heather.
Hi, Dan. How you doing?
I'm okay. You sound much better.
My voice is coming back. Not too bad. The whole flu thing is still hanging around a bit, but we'll be fine.
I think today is going to be a little bit random for our listeners because we've cobbled together a few things that we think are important, but I haven't made it out anywhere because the weather and kids and life. It was my son's 5-year-old birthday on Saturday.
Happy birthday. Was it a big event?
A few kids from the local daycare and stuff, and it wouldn't be a party without somebody throwing up, would it?
Oh, true. Yes. Okay, so kids' parties don't change.
No. It was one kid who was a year younger than the others, and I knew it was going to happen because every time he walked past the plate with the marshmallows, he took a handful.
Okay, yes. All right.
And at the age of coming up for 4, that's a danger game.
For sure.
But very sensible parenting and not what I would have done. The mother just let him throw up in the same spot. I would have attempted to get into the toilet and have vomit everywhere. So, good parenting, I think.
Yeah, control the flow and yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, let's move on from that. So, I've got a question for you, Heather. A quick one-question quiz.
A one-question quiz, all right.
What's significant to Finland, or only in Finland, is having its 100th birthday this year?
1926. Is it Pommac? No, that was earlier.
No, this is really important for Finland.
All right, you've got me. My head is full of a heap of things, but they're different dates. So
in May, Yle will turn 100.
Okay, that is important. Oh, that's a good anniversary.
Yeah, so there will be a bunch of extra events and things going on based around Yle. And they've got some special music events coming up at Musiikkitalo. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up with them. For anyone that doesn't know, Yle has 3 national television channels, 13 radio channels and services, and 25 regional radio stations, including some in Swedish, which are provided by Svenska Yle. There is something for everyone, and they do also have a sort of world service thing going on.
They do, yeah.
At times as well. So it's a good state broadcaster. They apparently remain unbiased in most cases.
Sounds awfully close to Eurovision broadcast time.
Well, there wouldn't have been Eurovision in 1926 because people had better music taste.
I was going to say there would have been Eurovision then because Europe wasn't actually Europe. I mean, it was, but it was all very disjointed.
Let's not go down that path. Let's work from the Eurovision link you had before.
UMK, which is the new music competition. The finalists were announced last week, and now their music is out and about being played from today. Yeah, some songs were already released last week, and now today is tomorrow it starts. And then they play in, is it Tampere? I think they play in Tampere, like some concerts, and then we have the chance to vote for them. I don't know, I've never actually voted anywhere in a Eurovision competition.
I have voted for the main competition in the past.
Okay.
But when I was back in England, I think I was in England when Lordi won. I'd gone back for a couple of weeks and I voted for Lordi.
Okay.
Because I could.
Go Lordi. Because you could, yeah.
Whereas you couldn't because you were here.
Yeah, the rules of Eurovision are you cannot vote for your own country. So I'm sure with VPNs people have worked out a way to get around it, but technically you cannot vote for your own country, so you have to vote for somebody else.
Well, to be fair, as a Brit, there's nothing good they've put in Eurovision for 25, 30 years since Katrina and the Waves won it. But to be fair, though, Sam, whatever his name is, a few years ago was quite good.
All right, the next thing I want to talk about is exhibitions at museums and galleries that are finishing early February. So Athenaeum definitely is finishing then. Check your museum guide.
Yep.
Check out Museum Card. They have all the information on what's open and what's not open.
The Museum Card website, not the app anymore. The app is now useless for actually having information about the museums. They've really whittled it down. But the website has a section where you can click that's finishing soon.
That's what I was thinking of, yes. That's where to go. Absolutely.
While you're talking about things to do, I've made a short list of things that are coming up over the next couple of weeks in Helsinki that people could go to and check out. I know we stopped doing this way back at the beginning of last year, but these these are some things that I really think are worth checking out. So this Saturday, the 24th of January, there is Cyberfest. It's the 20th anniversary of Sibelius Academy's Open Day event. It's held at Musiikitalo, and it's all day on Saturday. It's from, I think, 10 or 11 a.m. right through to 9 p.m. Free events for the whole family. There's little children's concerts. There's just loads of cool free stuff going on all day. And that's probably well worth a look. And you can find out more on uniarts.fi.
That sounds fun.
And then this is more your area. This Friday, the 23rd to Sunday, the 25th, is the Veggie Messut. Veggie Messut is the largest plant-based food event in the Nordics, offering hundreds of products and samples to try. Obviously, there's a hefty entrance fee. So once you've paid that money to get in, you can just go around and eat for half a day. I think they've got it in sort of 2 or 3 hour blocks, so you can go there for 2 or 3 hours. And then the next
okay. Yeah.
But it's become very popular over the last few years, and it's all plant-based. It's actually completely vegan now.
Okay.
And then on Tuesday the 3rd to Sunday the 8th of February, the DocPoint Festival is back. This is the documentary film festival, one of the largest in the Nordics, and the only festival dedicated to completely non-fiction films in Finland. It was established in 2001 with the ideology approach to enhance and diversify documentary films. And yeah, it's a massive film festival. I'll be working there again as a host, so I'll be taking round 1 or 2 of the directors. And it's one that I really like because you get a very different crowd for documentary films. There's no idiots screwing up popcorn and munching through crisps the whole way through a film, so I can actually enjoy it without my ADHD kicking in and hating everyone around me. So there will be a full review of that after the event. Tickets, I think, start from $13.50 for a single film, and you can get discounts the more tickets you buy. And the film listing is already online, so you can check out, just search for DocPoint Festival, and it will pop up in your browser, and you can have a good search through what's on.
Super. Do you have any that you think something that people should go and look for or watch?
Well, as always, I'm going to be focusing on if there's any films about Finland in English, which I think is doubtful, or if there's any music films. This is a good opportunity to catch some music films for the first time. Last year, I remember seeing, there was a film about, there were a couple of films about bands I like, or bands I didn't know that much about. But yeah, there's kind of everything. I haven't actually looked through this year's film listings yet. I haven't had a chance because when I do it with a red pen and underlining and really, I go to town on this.
Sure, yeah.
But I then I can't book anything until I know which director I've got and what their schedule is because I have to work around when they're coming over. But on the Sunday, I'm flying to England, so I have to be a bit prepared this year and work around that as well. But I think that's pretty much it from me. Have you got anything else to add?
I got one more thing. So this time last year, we spoke with Carmen.
Yes.
And we were talking about hockey, and pond hockey came up. And because we've had a lovely cold start to January, all of the football fields are now ice rinks, although this morning it's a bit, plus minus zero.
This morning,
Yeah. But we are promised minus weather at the end of the week again. So if you're looking for skating opportunities, your local neighbourhood football field will probably be ice.
It's a good time of year to go out and try and break your neck again.
Yeah. Earlier, I had visions of me swanning around the ice and then, no.
Interesting fact about me, I've lived in Finland for 21 years and I've never ice skated in Finland.
I've never ice skated full stop, so...
Okay. Well, I've ice skated, but I've ice skated in the Isle of Wight.
Is that even possible? Oh, of course it is.
They have an ice rink, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only time I've ice skated is in the Isle of Wight. And yeah, I've lived in Finland 21 years. I've had ice skates for 12 years, but I've just never been out.
Okay, yeah, I bought skates and then it never happened. So yeah, flea market got my skates.
Well, maybe that's something we should try. We should go out and find ourselves an ice skating coach and have a lesson for the podcast.
No. I'm entering this stage of life where my bones become more brittle. I have no intention of breaking them by doing something like this.
If I buy an entire reel of bubble wrap, we can wrap you up and we can even play ice hockey. We'll wrap you up and barge you and see how long it takes for the bubbles to burst.
Sounds fun, but No.
Okay.
I forgot to mention, we missed our date Schmutzgemessert on Thursday due to lack of voice. I braved the crowds yesterday. Oh, and even Sunday afternoon, 2:00, it was still real. I don't know if it had been busier earlier, but it was still quite busy. And I don't know, I found it quite difficult to navigate. It was
It was impossible last year because even with the map, it's not. I don't know. It didn't seem to have any logical. There's no sort of up down, up down. It's a bit here and a bit there, and
Thank you. Yeah. My brother's coming to Finland this year, hopefully, touch wood. And so I found some information for him because he has a very particular sport that he wants to try. So I found some information on that.
Is that going to be something that features for the podcast then, if it's a very particular niche sport?
Oh, it's not that particular niche. Although when I did talk to the people at the travel fair, they were very excited to hear that someone from Australia was coming to Finland to do this. So he wouldn't have been the first, but anyway, yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
There you go. Yeah.
We'll leave okay, listeners, this is a good opportunity for you to put in the comments what you think this sport is. If you know what it is, then don't bother. But if you want to have a guess,
what's Heather's brother going to do in Finland? Yeah, go ahead.
And then in a couple of weeks' time, we can respond to it with whether you're correct or not until somebody eventually gets it right.
Deal. And then maybe they can get a prize. Do we have a prize?
Oh, we've got loads of crap lying around.
we can give a prize. All right. So the first person that accurately guesses what my brother is going to do in Finland, you get a prize.
Yes.
Priceless value.
Something completely unrelated.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll be back next week with the Kulasari episode. So
we will.
Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back to normal from next week and then bonus episode the week after. Have a good week, everyone, and we'll be back for the Kulasari episode soon. Thanks, Heather.
Yep. Thanks, Dan. Bye.